Hey y'all, hey, welcome to another episode of All Over the Place with Jay and Dish and Dirt's channel. I do got some food with me here today. I just went to, I went on a walk with me and my sisters. I have, so it was two of my sisters and one of my sister-in-laws. And we went to Cove House. We went, because we were supposed to be going on, we were supposed to be walking and stuff, but I mean, it's only so much walking you can do. Hopefully it don't look nasty. It kind of looks like a BLT or tuna sandwich. It's actually crab. It's like I forget exactly what it was called. It was called a stone crab, because that's the crab that that's the crab that they get. My sister wanted me to get the crab benedict, but it's a crab that they get. It's called stone crab. Is it black? I think it's black. So it's a stone crab black. I don't know what that means. I don't know why you don't say sandwich. Okay. And then they have some crisp fries. And y'all, when I tell you their ranch is good, and I'm definitely one of the people that I have to taste your ranch. If I go to a restaurant, I have to see what your ranch is talking about to see if your food is gonna be good. So yeah, got me my little crisp, my little ranch. Defeat the purpose of the walk, y'all. But I can share my niece and my this is my brother's wife, my little brother's wife. I have one brother. My dad got 8 girls. I'm sorry, 7 girls, 1 boy. And so she has our only heir that's gonna pass on the Johnson name. So I love him so much, Trayvon. He's so cute, and I named my little brother too. So, well, me and my sister did we named my little brother. So now he's named after him, and he's just such a joy to be around. His little cute self. But yeah, let's get into the recap, and then I'm doing Love and Marriage Huntsville. I have to recap that one. That's a show me and my husband actually watch. Produced and written by Carlos King. He's a great producer. I love this show. He has Love and Marriage Huntsville, and he also have the Bell Collectives Huntsville, and then he has Love and Marriage Detroit as well, which is where he's from. Shout out to Carlos King. And then so we're going to be recapping Married to Medicine season 12 episode 6. Y'all, let's get into the spine thing. I had to get some new glasses, y'all. I need to go to the vision doctor. Okay, the bitch is giving today. Okay. She's giving today, honey. Yes. Okay, so the first episode, it starts off with the doctors. I love seeing the doctors in the element. Like when you see Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie, and Dr. Mimi, we see a little bit of her. I've never really seen her element for real. Okay, I think they did show a little clip of her giving some therapy. I think they did. I believe she's a psychologist, if I'm not mistaken, or a psychiatrist. I gotta see which one she is. So anyway, it just shows Dr. Jackie and Angel. Angel's not a doctor; she's a nurse. But it shows them in their elements, getting off work. It's like that. I don't know why I like that opening. Because it's Married to Medicine. Can we see y'all be doctors? You know what I'm saying? I don't think they show heavily being a dentist enough. I think it's amazing how good of a dentist as she is. And, you know, everything that they do, I truly appreciate. You know what I'm saying? As much as I kind of started to think Dr. Jackie might be a little shady. I think she might be one of the shadiest of all. Because they show us what some of the bloggers say. I hope not, though. I hope she's really genuine in really wanting to, because you know she's been through a lot, and so I really hope that she is not ugly. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard to get a feel on who Dr. Jackie really is. I can't really tell. I hope she's trying to uplift, because she showed act like her feelings was hurt when there was clowning last episode, and she really act like when they was making the purses, and she got mad that they was fighting like that. So I hope that she really does want them to all get along. I hope that she is not low key shady, because I mean she is close with Dr. Heavenly, but I think she be trying to gather Dr. Heavenly together. Dr. Heavenly knows she's crazy. Okay, so anyways, and then the next scene is Angel, Dr. Heavenly, Contessa, and meet at Quad's house. When I tell you Quad's booty is big as shit, I mean her booty was already big, but when she tried, I said, that thing thangin', girl. That thing is thangin'. She know it too, because she said something. I said, oh my word, sweetie, what's going on here? Dr. Heavenly ruled that, said, are you already pregnant? She said, no, I'm not pregnant. She's like, I said, girl, you rude. Dr. Heavenly, no, she could be rude. She didn't say nothing about all that dunk back there, but she sure said something about that stomach in the front. She said, yeah, you got the front and the back, okay? But her booty is definitely huge as shit, okay? Like, for real, I said, damn, girl, goodness. And so I don't know if it's from them shots, because I didn't know that baby had, because he said 5 trips, but she's had 4 rounds of IV. I didn't know she had that many. I said, poor thing. And he said that, but King said they've been to Ghana 5 times. I'm like, are you for real? But you only had 4 rounds though. So white folk come, was it 5 flights? I don't understand. He said, I could have swore he said 5 times. I could have swore. Y'all let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I could have swore King was in the barbershop talking to that man, and he said, yeah, he says it's supposed to be 1 trip, but he says it's been like 5. I'm like, hopefully he exaggerating. Hopefully he exaggerating. But she has had 4 rounds, and none of the eggs came back good. I feel so bad for Quad. My heart goes out to her. It goes out to her. But she had just got back from Ghana, and she was like toasting to the embryos. But then even later on in the episode, I think the last scene of the episode is pretty much saying how none of the eggs that she had, none of them were able to be fertilized into embryos. And she just started crying. She's like, "Don't do this to me." But I do, and this is, I hate to sound, because empathetic, because I'm not. Like, my heart, I can only imagine, because I've never had no issue having them. My husband can look at me, I got pregnant. Like, honestly, to this day, I don't know where I planned my oldest and my youngest. I planned those pregnancies, and then my middle son, I still don't know. Okay, I want Quad to just give King some grace. I don't want her to chase him off. Quad already seems a little. Back to the question that comes. If y'all can't stick with me, I'm all over the place. Okay, the show is named All Over the Place with Jay for a reason. Okay, so stay with me. Okay, stay with me. Okay, you're getting lost too much. She said, "Girl, that's you getting lost." I said, "Listen, we back on it." Okay, and so the second scene is, like I said, the man meeting up at the barbershop, Dr. Eugene, King, and Cecil, and then so he brings up the 5 trips to Ghana, and he was saying how stressful it is, and he don't want to complain to her in that moment, because like he was like, "What I look like?" You know what I'm saying? Like, she got these hormones all up and through her system, and she, you know what I'm saying, she already probably stressed, because you're thinking about it. Dr. Jackie was even saying that. She's like, that's all you're thinking about. You waking up thinking about it. You go to sleep thinking about it. You think about it all day. She had stopped drinking. Like, her life is just trying to have a baby. And I just, I listen, God had to put some strength on her, because that's a lot. That's a lot. I could not even imagine. And then they go back to the girls, and they're talking about Dr. Simone now, child. Dr. Simone was my favorite one, but I don't understand why she's so pet. Why do you look up everybody's stuff, Dr. Simone? And first and foremost, why do you care? Girl, why? Why do you care that bad? Like, for real. Like, I wish, she said if she had the VIN number, she'll look up. That's too much insecurity for me. Girl, you're a doctor. Like, why are you trying so hard to like, I got you, to like try to find. I know it's a show, but that's ugly. Yeah, that's why I can never be casting up. Okay, I'm not gonna let nobody change my heart and how I was raised and my integrity and my name. No, I would never let these girls do that shit to me. I'm not finna just be nasty to somebody for no reason. I'm not finna just envy somebody for no reason. Period. Does Quad have a lot of things? Yes, but you see why? You see why she needs all those material things, because she's lacking the one thing that she wants. Because she even said it. She says, a baby to love unconditionally. That's why Quad needs the Rolls Royces and all the name brand stuff. And like, yeah, because you need all that stuff because you're trying to compensate for something. You know what I'm saying? I want the real thing. I want love. I may not be rich by no means. Okay, I don't care about money. I really don't. I may not be rich by no means, but god damn it, I'm rich in love. I am rich in love and support. I have a huge support system around me. I love my family, and I love my family down. And then guess what? They love a heifer right back. Okay, no, I don't need no material thing. Give me the real thing. Give me that love and give me that support. Give me that, like, some people that I just be Jamie. I don't like, ooh, let me not be like this. Let me not say no. I am working on some things, because there's some things I just need to change. Because sometimes I'm somebody that would just tell you something. When you say, nobody asked for your opinion, boo-boo. I used to be somebody that just be like, yeah, you look a mess, right? I want to make sure you knew that. I will just say whatever's on my mind. You know what I'm saying? If somebody come out looking at a mess, I don't like people to come at me and look at a mess. Even my kids, when my kids look at a mess, I'm like, because I stay fly. Stay fly. I'm not conceited by no means. I just have a lot of confidence. If I stay fly, if I take the time to gather myself together, and I'm not gonna be when nobody looking a mess. For what? No, cause why would you want to do that to yourself? Why would you want to be looking a mess? Because I feel like you look good, you feel good, baby. You look good, you feel good. And I feel like we're all beautiful people. Whatever you got, that God gave you, work with that shit. Work with it. Okay, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Dr. Simone is beautiful. Can she buy the apple through a picket fence? Yes, she can. Okay, then, yes, she can. But that don't mean she ain't beautiful. She got a husband that she been with for ever since Howard. Okay, my sister's alum. But so she got a man. She's beautiful in her own right. She's beautiful in her own right. So please, I don't know why all that insecurity. Looking up people's girl for what? Like, ask yourself that question. Why are you doing that? Are you doing that to have for the show, or is that really who you are as a person? Talk about look up everybody's stuff. Well, you need to find some and mind your business. That's what I think you need to do. People that's so hyper focused on other people is because they don't want to have to deal with changing their damn self. And so you just want to make sure, if miserable people love company. So they miserable, like, when you come over there on the dark side, I be miserable with them too. Like, yeah, people like that, that's in my life, because I definitely have people, family members and all. Yeah, stay over there. Like, I just, you won't be invading my peace, because I'm going to enjoy this life. I am highly favored. I am blessed. I love God. I'm trying to be the best Jamie I can be. Okay, so if you over there with a mean spirit, stay over there. Cause I'm not gonna let nobody disturb my peace. You ain't taking it, baby. You ain't taking it. People that I've had to get up out my skin and get up out of character. Oh, I can't be around you. I can't be around you. I've been to put my hands on you. Okay, so people like that, I stay away from. But I have too much peace now. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a lot of anger in me, but I have too much peace. God is so good to me. But anyways, okay. I digress, as usual. And so the next scene after that is Dr. Mimi and her husband. Oh my God. When I tell you I feel so bad for them, I feel so bad for Dr. Mimi and her husband Steve, because I just couldn't imagine having to she said she already has a stressful job. Her job is already stressful. You know what I'm saying? I worked in mental health field. People that know me know I have a true passion for mental health. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where everything starts. It starts with your mind first. Everything starts with your mental health. And so I have a true passion for mental health. I worked in the field for 7 years until it drove me crazy. Okay, I was fine when I started working there. I developed asthma, and that didn't come from them. That's what my mother died from, and so I can't blame them for that. Okay, it's hereditary. And so I developed asthma, and then I don't know if that the anxiety came from that. Probably I imagine so. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know. I developed anxiety. It's just, I'm an empath too. And so when them kids would be crying, I've been on the phone crying with parents because they had to put the child out. You know what I'm saying? And they somewhere crying out because, you know, especially to the point where somebody's mentally ill and they're a harm to yourself, the parent, or your siblings. You know, like, you have no choice. And so I have a true heart for the mental health field. And so I admire Dr. Mimi. Thank you for your services, girl, for what she does. Has a stressful job, then she got to come home and deal with her son. She said she be having anxiety driving home because she don't know when she got to be ducking and moving because he be throwing shit. I know this. I will make sure he wouldn't have nothing to throw. I would make sure I'll just swipe that whole back seat. It ain't nothing you could grab from the bag. Yeah, he wouldn't be nothing he could throw at me. Okay. But so I know how difficult that like I said, I have a nephew that suffers from it as well, and it's hard. You know, I have cried with my sister. When I meet people out that say they work with autism kids, I'm like, let me get your number. You know, like I'm always just, because I feel so bad for my sister. Like, it's stressful. She can barely come to, like I said, my sister can't come to my house no more. She has, and she was here for was it Thanksgiving? Yeah, everybody's at my house for Thanksgiving. She's at my house for Thanksgiving. They did pretty good. And, you know, we all tried to chip in as much as we can to help. But yeah, so, she has two boys, they're twins. But, it's the one that, that has autism. It's really hard for him because he gets overstimulated with a lot of people, like I said, and he's nonverbal. And so it could be, but he's coming around. He's going to a school for it. And so he's doing so much better. So I'm so happy to see his growth. And so, hopefully she's doing the things. I'm pretty sure she is. She's a doctor as well. So hopefully she's doing the things and giving him the tools and the resources that he needs. He has to wear a diaper. It's just bad. Like, I'm praying for y'all, Dr. Mimi. And yes, thanks for shouting out all the other prayers. And same to you guys. You guys are killing it. You're doing a good job. Keep on going, girl. Keep on going. Because I know that shit I know it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's in my family. Anyways. And so after that scene with her and her husband, you know, he was telling her to relax, and she's still trying to go. I'm like, if that ain't me. And my sister too. My sister's the same way. And he's telling her to relax, and he got the baby, and the kid had knocked over a lamp, and he seems very, very supportive. He seems like she has a great, great husband. She really does. And so they make a great team. And so I'm happy to see them, you know, just, you know, sharing their story and their woes and stuff like that. Because it's kind of ugly when you just see people just boasting. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see Quad being vulnerable and crying, which he always has, though. But it's good to see both sides. When you see somebody it just makes you seem, especially when they're pretentious, you just make them seem just fake and phony. Like, who are you really? You know, it's like, really, who are you? We really don't know who Jackie is. I ain't never heard nothing about. I mean, we know she can't have kids, but how come she got a sister? She got a brother. Where her auntie name that day? Where's her mama? Is her mama still living? What age is she now? You know what I'm saying? Like, at least Dr. Heaven talk about her mama. Her mama passing away. We don't know shit about Jackie. I don't know why Dr. Jackie don't show no more. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, because I do admire how serious she is about work. But girl, that's all you do? Is that it? I mean, I know you don't have a kid, so she pours herself into that and giving birth. I mean, and, you know, bringing the kids into the world. But ooh, girl, like, we don't know nothing about you. I don't know how you get away with that. We know your husband cheated now, and that we only knew that because it was in the blogs. Because if it wasn't in the blogs, we wouldn't have knew that shit. Okay, because you sure wasn't gonna tell nobody. And is that the first time he cheated? I doubt it. But anyway, and then they having Dr. Heavenly finds out she has a brother. He comes to her job. He says, "I'm your brother." He in the lobby. She said she thought that he was lying. And it turns out, I guess it's her brother. I don't know if they've done a DNA test yet. But it's her brother because she said he looked like her daddy, and he do. They put up a picture of her daddy. And daddy clearly was trifling because he was a dinky. The daddy was in the military, which says it right there. And she said they didn't even know his side of the family. She said that's why, because daddy had secrets. I said that's a daggone shame. That you didn't even know your daddy's side of the family because that nigga had a whole family. I said, I can't. So clearly daddy was trifling. Daddy was trifling, okay? These Crisp Cuts, okay? They're giving. Okay, Cold Pop. Cold Pop, look at that. You got that seasoning on there? Mm-hmm. Cold Pop in La Jolla. Don't be lying. I think this is what it's called. Don't get me to lie. Anywho, my little tonic water. Sugar-free lemon, strawberry lemonade, and THC. Yeah, I said THC. I did. Okay, and then so after that, so Dr. Heavenly finds out she got a brother. Yeah. They meet up for lunch. She starts telling him about Damon Jr. He says he has a son that did the same thing, to disappear. I don't know what kind of parents these are. Okay? Clearly old school parents. You know, Dr. Heavenly older than me. She said, I'm 54. He said, I'm 59. That's how they found out. She said, well, he was married to my mother 8 years before he was before he had me. I said, ooh. And he was a deacon. Okay? You understand that? I said he was a deacon? Just trifling. This is why my man's been the only man I've ever touched in my life. That's why I married his ass. Because if not, I'll be sitting here by myself like, bank will be all kind of empty. I said, yeah, cause I wouldn't have no man. I wouldn't. I don't like women, so I can't be gay. So, cause I feel like some women just be gay now because they can't find no man. Portia acting like she gay now. I don't. Are you, Portia? Or are you just tired of running through men and their money? Like, are you gay? I don't understand shit like that. You're like, how you coming out gay now in your 40s? Girl, get out of here. Like, I don't believe gay women. I don't believe, of course I believe gay women, but I don't believe women that have children with men and been married twice. Yeah, sure, he has to be married twice. I'm like, you just tired of running through these men, so now you're running these women and their money. Girl, gone. I don't believe that Portia's gay. And it's just a trend now. It's like, what's wrong with y'all? He's just like, why would you even try to kiss a girl if you don't like women? And so Dr. Heavenly is planning a reunion with all the doctors. I thought it was so cute. People came through with their families, honey. So she planned a family reunion with all the families. And so Dr. Contessa couldn't come. So Dr. Contessa couldn't be there. She wasn't coming. Dr. Damon walks up with their son. This is at the family reunion. At the family reunion comes. Like I said, I pretty much gave the story of Dr. Heavenly, how she found out her brother was older and that her daddy had an affair. And Dr. Heavenly did say that does he look at her daddy different? She said no, but she said that she does look at men differently because she thought so highly of her father, and so that's why she said that kind of messed with her, and that will kind of mess up your trust in men. Okay, so back to the scene. So Dr. Damon walks up. Now they're at the reunion. Dr. Damon walks up with their son. I don't know this son's name. This is not Damon Jr. I don't know his name though. I believe he's the one that was helping Dr. Heavenly in the dentist office as well. Anyway, he came up, but he's a little cute self. He came up with him and the dad was just Dr. Heavenly says, "You talk to your brother? Is your brother coming?" And then he was just like, "I talked to him a couple weeks ago, but pretty much he didn't come. That would just break my heart." But I think the little boy, the son is being kind of dramatic. I'm like, you mad at your daddy too? What he do? Because when Dr. Heavenly found out that he was arrested, I guess she went off on him like any black mama would. First of all, I'll be mad because my husband. I'll be more mad at my husband. I'll be more mad at my husband because, baby, we're a team. Like, how the hell? How dare you keep this from me and let him keep it from me? I would expect my husband like, you know you have to tell your mother, right? That's what I would expect my husband to say. Like, I would, because I got a 21-year-old and a 19. Yes, 21, baby. Yes, honey. Okay, 21. But I would expect my husband to say, you have to tell your mother. He was like, I would expect him to like, I'll give you some time before I, come back and be like, when you gonna tell her? Because I can't be a hothead. I can easily see my kids scared to still tell me something for sure. All the way to my 20-year-old down to my 12-year-old. Because I'm the disciplinary one. And so, yeah, no, I could easily see them being afraid because I'm a black mama. I am a black mama. Okay, and so I talk that shit, okay, and throw these hands. You heard? And so, yeah, Dr. Heavenly went off on him, and I think he's being a tad dramatic. I think she said in months. It's like, boy, call your mama and stop all that. Like, what you think she was gonna do? You didn't tell her, did you? And you knew why. And so when she gave it to you, what you surprised for? Kids these days, boy, I tell you, boy. Like, I really feel like he's being a tad dramatic. Like, sir, if you don't call your mama and your daddy over there look like he's crying too. And you know, Dr. What's his name? Dr. Damon better not be talking to him on the side. And Dr. Heavenly, well, you know, he might be. Because she said, can you make him call me, or can you make him? Well, she was in that kitchen. I don't know what episode that was. I think it might have been the first episode she wasn't on. It might have been the second. Dr. Heaven was put on a show. I was looking at her like, girl, you got some real daddy issues. Why? She said she thought the best of her daddy. She was like, can you make him come home, daddy? I was just like, you know how ugly that is? I was looking at her like, back to the people coming through. And so Damon came through first with the son. Then I believe Toya and her family get there. And this, when I tell you I laughed, I was tickled at this. When Toya and her family get there, Toya comes in, and then she was just like, "You see how my son is taller than me?" And then Dr. Heavenly crazy ass, she said they taller than Eugene too. And then Eugene damn near got mad. He's like, "No, they not. No, they not." And the son was kind of saying that, yeah. He's like, "No, you ain't taller than me." So when Toya walks in, and Dr. Heavenly said, "He taller than Eugene too." And after Eugene got mad, this fool says, okay, so after Dr. Heavenly said he taller than Eugene too, I think Toya tried to throw one back. After Toya shades Dr. Heavenly and says, you know, she said this is the only one that ever show up. Dr. Heavenly was like, okay, we ain't gonna start no shit. This is a family union, but she got mad. And then so when it goes back to her confessional, or with her and Eugene, she was like, Toya got her own issues, and she was like, so it's Toya, you know, she gonna say some ignorant shit. And then she was just like, that's why her man dick's still little, right, daddy? When I tell you, I cracked the hell up. I was hollering. I was like, what the hell is wrong with Dr. Heavenly? What is wrong with that bitch? Jesus Christ. She said, right, daddy? Like, he really gonna be like, mm-hmm. He was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, for real. Dude, quit calling that man Dick Little. But it's Toya's fault, though. It's Toya's fault. I hope that's why she was saying shit. He had the nerve to be blaming that shit. I was like, y'all need to go back and watch the show? He had the nerve to be blaming them calling his dick little on them. How the fuck they know what your dick look like? They don't know. Dr. Mimi and her family pulls up, and I thought this was kind of insensitive to me. So Dr. Mimi and her family come. You know, I wish they told everybody, because they only introduced like Simone's family, like who they were, and the brother-in-laws and stuff. But I'm like, who else is everybody? I want to know, is that your brother? Is that your cousin? Is that your auntie? I want to know who everybody was. So I wish they had said, because they put their names, okay, and how we know their names, but who the hell are they? They could have said cousin, niece, auntie, play the picture. And so anyways, when Dr. Mimi, when they pull up, it goes into their confessional. She said, because she was like, we always had family reunions growing up. She was like, on my mama's side and my daddy's side. They flash back to the confessional, and Mimi said, but I used to have them on both my side. And she said, now how was yours, your family reunions growing up? And he was like, oh, you got jokes. And then when he goes on to explain why she said that, it's because he don't know who his daddy is. I said, Dr. Mimi, like, is that rude? Like, I feel like, I was like, girl, why are you being insensitive to your husband not knowing his daddy? Because that's a big damn deal to me. That's a big deal. Not to know your roots? No. And, I mean, especially as a man? Nah. Like, what's your last name? So I'm sorry. It's not funny. But I thought it was very insensitive of her to clown like that. Because I'm like, girl, you know damn well your husband don't know his daddy. But you gonna make a joke? And he was like, oh, you got jokes. And then he started joking about it too. Like, it could be anybody. Like, it could be, he said some name that I guess his mama told him it was. I was like, boy, I would be a little bit concerned why my mama ain't tried to tell me who my daddy really is for real. Like, that's a fool. And so she told him to make a joke, but he didn't seem to be tripping. So I said, whatever. I guess it ain't nothing wrong. But I know I sure looked at the screen like, yeah, it's kind of wrong, ain't you? Just go put your husband's business out there. I mean, and to clown in a sense, I thought that was a little insensitive. But clearly they joke about it. So anyway, then Quad and King pull up. Like I said, they in a Ferrari, and then she goes on to be pretentious and just so. Ugh. So the macaroni competition starts, and Toya is the one that's going around with the voting box. Why did they? Because she did go up to Heavenly and said, "Heavenly, like, this is my event. Like, why the hell are you doing it?" Heavenly should have got her sorry ass up and took that box from her. I would have said, "No, thank you." I would have snatched that box, because you know Toya, for Toya to be almost 50, she's extremely childish. I wonder why the Toya still act like that. Like, you know you grown, right? Kids about to be grown. Okay, Dr. Heavenly gives a speech and says pretty much thanks everybody for coming, and that, you know, about her brother and stuff like that, and you know, she just says that she didn't grow up having family like that, so she want to give her kids and her family and get together. I think it's beautiful, but I know they was okay. I'm gonna get to that part later. I'm gonna stick to this, and so they start the cheese competition, which I believe it was Cecil, Dr. Heavenly, you know, it was Pirate Craft. I don't know if Dr. Jackie made any. I think Cecil, Quad, Toya's son, Dr. Heavenly, because it showed her making it. Because it showed Cecil they're making it, it showed Dr. Heavenly they're making it, and it showed Toya they're making it with her son making it, because the daddy cooks. I would have rather had to have some grown man cooking. I don't know if the kid washed their hands. I don't know if they dipped in their nose while they was cooking. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I would have been like, can Eugene make it? He just be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they was all in the kitchen, so I'm pretty sure he was his assistant, but I don't want no 15-year-old's food. I'm sorry, I don't. Dr. Hamilton said she didn't try it, but she's so weird and nasty. Talking about I don't eat nobody else's cheese. She made a stupid ass joke about cheese and how she didn't want nobody else to eat. Girl, go on. Have a seat, Dr. Hamilton. She's so weird. But anyway, her speech was touching though about just being thankful for the family. Because I'm sorry, that's all that matters to me in my life. It's God, my faith, my family, and having fun. Having fun. Oh, and food. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take fun out and put food. That was my 3 F's, okay? My faith, my family, and food, baby. I am a foodie. Hence, we're gonna get back to the sandwich too. I don't know why Dr. Heavenly let her have that box. She was Toya cheated pretty much. So her son's mac and cheese was, I guess, yellow. So she went around making people vote for yellow and putting it in there when people said they didn't want it. So she cheated because she wanted her son to win. Now, you shouldn't have made that. Have him make the mac and cheese then. You gonna tell this 15-year-old boy he didn't win? And of course, Quad was like, looking at her like, bitch, like, okay. Like, Quad said, I'm pretty sure Quad got a cookbook. I want to taste that girl mac. The girl from Memphis too. I want some. Shit. I want to taste that mac and cheese. Shit, you know that shit was busting. After she cheats, and they pretty much, I feel like the man was mad. Dr. King didn't say nothing. He was just over there looking. But what's this, Steve came over there. He said, you know, the straight rigged. He said, I think ours is the best. Oh yeah, they did it too. Dr. Mimi and her husband, they made it too. And they said they probably don't know how to make no mac and cheese. They don't look like they do. I don't know where they're from, but it don't look like they don't know how to make no mac and cheese. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably Quad probably was the best. Quad's probably was the best. And then Cecil was bragging about his being years of generation of it. He from LA too. He said years of generation of Southern home down. You know, when people pass the recipe down generations. So I would like to see what that tastes like too. I know he's from LA, but listen, we can cook too. We know how to cook too. And so, but I do want some Southern cooking. When it comes time for some Southern cooking, yeah, I want to see what y'all taste like. I want that Memphis, that girl from Memphis. Yeah, let me see what your mac and cheese working with. Let's see what it's doing. Okay, so after Toya cheated or whatever like that, they was just like, you know, let's play some games or whatever. And so the kids was playing games. They were playing their little games, and they just started dancing or whatever. I know they showed Dr. Heavenly in slow motion movie where throwing that thing in a circle. When I tell you that thing was all over the place. That booty was all over the place. And even when her daughter worked up, she said, Mama, what you got on? As soon as I see her, I said, Dr. Heavenly, what do you have on, babe? Are you out at the beach? Where's the water at? Where's the water? Like, why you pretty much having on a bathing suit? She had on some panties and with the cover up. I think they were pants cover up. Huh? At the family reunion, huh? With your brother you just met? Booty out? Yeah, her she like, I'm trying to be like you. And I think the daughter shook her head like, yeah, baby, I got no clothes. And you 50-something? And you, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess her midlife started a little late. Because, yeah, Dr. Heavenly, what you doing, boo? What you doing, ma? Why you didn't have no bottoms on? What's up? They get to dancing. Like I said, Dr. Heavenly was throwing that thing all in a circle. I'm pretty sure I missed some stuff. And I'm going to recap Housewives of Potomac Season 10, Episode 14 on the next video. And I'll also be recapping Love and Marriage Huntsville. But like I said, I want my husband's input on that. So hopefully he can join me. I know I didn't eat much, but I showed you guys my crab, like BLT, if you will. Because it has bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Okay? With just crab in the middle. Okay? Showed y'all that. But I should have ate a little bit more of that. But yeah, so we'll recap some more. I'm gonna do that right now, actually, and for my next video. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace and blessings.